Okay. Usually, everybody, including ourselves. Wait. Let me turn this off.
What?
People always spend the first 3 minutes going, "Are we live? Are we live? Is this live? Are we live?" I don't know if I'm live because somebody tells me live. I'm just assuming we're live. I think we're going. We got my son Jackson on the controls over there today. Say hi to the people, Jackson.
Hello, people.
Say it nice and loud.
Hello, people.
See?
There he is.
He exists all the way from Pennsylvania.
There he is.
But we're live, and here we are.
Here we are.
And you were saying who was checking in there, all the different places checking in.
We've got Alameda and San Francisco. We got Albuquerque. We got Maryland. We got people from Tucson's checking in, Connecticut.
Everybody.
What the heck? We are live, and so are they, and they're ready for some music, Jim Henry.
Well, before we get going, I just got to warm my hands on the fire over here.
That's right. This toasty.
That is so... Careful, don't get too close. Because you'll burn your hand.
It's our toasty winter set. We're trying to warm the hearts of our audience here.
Here at Ruby Tone Studio.
Here at Ruby Tone Studio, under the stars. Those are new.
Yeah.
New stars.
Been busy here.
New flames. Yeah.
It's all good.
This is what we do with our days.
I know. And we're a little closer because we have quarantined and got tested.
We quarantined, we tested.
For COVID.
Yeah.
And we don't have it. And neither does Jackson or Kaylin, who's upstairs, man in the upstairs. And
it's
we're
so
all
weird
good.
to just be around people. I'm a little bit freaked out.
It is weird. There
It's
were
a
hugs.
little overstimulating.
It is. Well, so the next 2 hours will be nap time. All right. Well, what do you say? Should we?
This is the second half of the Alphabet Soup Show, so which isn't really much of a soup. It's just the straight alphabet, and so we're just playing songs that we're just running down the alphabet. We got through L last time. I think we ended with Last Call.
Good one to end with.
Yeah, that was kind of perfect. And so now we are this is the M through Z show.
Yeah. So you want to give it a? We'll just plow through.
We're going to plow through. We're going to start with the letter M. We're going to start with a song from Low Tide and a song that I wrote called Mercy.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Can't start too scared, out of time and unprepared. Could have jumped, but she didn't dare, afraid to get it wrong. Tongue-tied, tripped again. Nobody's gonna tell you when or if it's right, or what you win, or how to sing your song. No. Ticking child, all but broke. Swear your worries swallow smoke. Swinging from a scarlet oak, its ashes out to sea. Bad love, hostile line, something here to redefine. Be forgiven for your crime. Now, babe, just let it be. Yeah. As it all unravels and it all falls down, 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 and the big black gavel judges in your head. Mercy, 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 mercy now. Bright flash, burning tower, shadows at the witching hour. All your secrets, all that power, promises of rain. Shot black, shooting star, medicines in mother's jar. Freedom's in the buffet cart, get up on that train.
mercy, mercy, mercy.
Mercy now. Right words fix the flame. Hook yourself to this refrain. All in sorrow, all in pain. Know that you belong. Yeah. Oh. 'Cause it all unravels and it all falls down, down, down. And the big black gavel judges in your head. And
Mercy, mercy, mercy.
mercy now, and it all unravels and it all falls
Down, down, down.
And the big black gavel judges in your head. Have
Mercy, mercy, mercy.
mercy now.
And just like that, it was over.
Just like that. M, check.
Don't you have another M1?
Unless you have another an M song.
I don't. I didn't prepare an M1.
What?
I didn't prepare a M1.
Well,
But I don't know about you. All I can hear is your guitar. How
what?
does
No,
it
everybody
sound out
says
there?
it sounds great.
Okay,
What
good.
are you kidding?
All right. Well, we'll just turn me up.
Someone says, get cam. So good job, Jackson.
Yeah, nice.
So for those of you who are just joining us, we have young Jackson Henry on the cameras tonight. So he's,
So if you don't like what's happening, you know who to blame.
you can blame him and not Jim Henry's foot, which is usually how the job gets done.
Yeah.
His foot and some like
Some magic.
paint stirring sticks or spoons or like random utensils. Yeah, so this is our 10th live stream. Never thought we were going to be doing 10 of these this year, but here we are. Ain't that right, Jim Henry?
Yes, we are here. That's for sure. And yeah, I think we're going to have to be doing a few more of these too. It's not anytime soon. I think there's some hope on the horizon, but it's on the horizon still.
Way out there.
Yep.
Way out there. Well, do you want to move on to N or do you want to play another M song?
Let's play another M song. Why not?
All right.
I'm not warmed up yet. Let's warm up on your songs.
I'm not warmed up yet either, which is weird because we've been playing down here for a while.
I know
but-
it's a little chilly down here.
Yeah, it got
Well,
cold. So
It got cold. We had, it's been a rough week down here at Ruby Tone Studio because, as a lot of people here on the East Coast, we had about 8 or 9 inches of snow, and it rained 3 or 4 inches overnight, and it was all gone, and there was some flooding down here in Ruby Tone
right.
Studio, and which was almost a disaster. And then we had a blown circuit today, which I've never had in this house. So, but we, through all the trials and tribulations, we're
we
here.
persevere.
We're broadcasting. And in fact, if the power went out, I have a generator, so we could still broadcast. I'm just saying.
It could be noisy, but we.
No, you wouldn't hear it. It's outside.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh,
wouldn't hear it.
sweet.
No, it'd be totally. At the end of the world, as long as I have gasoline, we can be broadcasting live stream folk music
That's
at the
right.
end of the world.
We know what matters.
Yeah.
We know what matters.
Anyway, that's some silliness there. All right.
All right.
You ready?
I think I am. I think I am.
There's some reverb on that guitar. All right, hang on. We're changing that.
What? Come on.
That's a lot of reverb.
The mountain has a little cave in it. So
Holy
what?
cow. Well, you're always like, turn up the reverb.
Is it too much, people? Come on. Can you really have too much reverb?
Yes.
Oh, dang it.
Hang on. There we go. I'll just turn it down just a little bit.
Yeah, and make sure I want some sauce on there because
I know there's sauce on there. There's special sauce on there.
I need it right now. I need the comfort of it.
Oh, special sauce. Okay.
I do.
All right, go.
I was born in a fork-tongued story, raised up by merchants and drugstore liars. Now I walk on the paths of glory, one foot in ice and one in fire. And I see the mountain comes to me. I see the mountain, that is all I see. Some poor prophet comes, some find solace, and some lay him down in a junkyard bed. Some will chase us and some will call us gone, gone, gone in a day. Gone to the mountain comes to me. I see the mountain, that is all I see.
Nice.
Lovely playing there, Jimmy.
If I could hear it, I'm sure I would agree with you. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is either.
I don't know what it is today.
It's that thing where you can't hear yourself.
I know, but I got headphones on.
I know. I can hear you beautifully. Everybody else can hear
know.
you too. They're like, yeah.
Well, okay. Then we shall proceed.
Yeah. All right. So we move on to N.
We move on to N, down to N. N is a lovely letter.
No nonsense.
No nonsense. And let's do, this is, I'm sure most of you people who listen to acoustic music are aware that Tony Rice died this week. Died on Christmas. Fitting day for him to die. Great, one of the best guitar players ever lived, and a big influence on me and millions of other wannabe flat picking guitar players. So I figured we would do something. He played one of the standard repertoire in the bluegrass world. Though I think Merle Travis wrote this song. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think so.
Should I play mandolin?
No, you should play violin.
Oh. Okay.
Well, see, now my guitar's too loud. I can tell already.
Nah. Maybe there's a compression thing happening.
No.
With both of us.
No. Because you're plenty loud. What we need is a sound person as well. We need light, sound, and cameras.
Look at him.
Action.
Staff. He wants staff.
Do you want staff? Well, slowly. This is still only the first year of Ruby Tone Studio. We're a fledgling operation here. All right, let's try this in honor of Tony Rice. This one's called 9 Pound Hammer. This 9-pound hammer, she's a little bit heavy for my size, buddy, for my size. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't roll? I'm going to the mountain just to see my baby. Ain't coming back, I ain't coming back. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Tear it up, Tracy. Down here in this tunnel, can ring like mine, can ring like mine, ring like silver, rings like gold, and it rings like silver, shines like gold. Now this old hammer, it killed John Henry, ain't gonna kill me, ain't gonna kill me. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? It's a long way to Harlem, it's a haul into hazard, just to get a little booze, just to get a little booze. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. Why can't I roll when the wheels won't roll? Now when I'm gone, you won't find my tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal. Yeah, roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Damn, tore it up there, sister, didn't you?
No.
Yeah. That sounded like the real thing there for a second.
For a second.
Marco Tracy will call you.
Like Marco Polo
like Mark O'Connor.
Oh my God. Please, no. I love that one.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a good one.
And I didn't realize that the Gillian Wells song that mentions all that is like,
oh yeah,
it pulls right out of there.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
In the Elvis song. That's awesome. Are you going to play another end song?
I'm going to play another end song because we haven't played this in a long time. Even though my fingers are a little cold. Now, let me just warm them up by the fire here.
The fire's not actually hot, but that's okay.
No, it's not, actually. Yeah, it's a little chilly down here in the basement today. Let's do this song. This is one that made me famous on the internet.
Famous on the intranet.
If we can pull it off. So how's some comments going on there?
How's the comments? Greetings from Oregon.
Excellent.
Sounding great, Jim.
Good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. I heard that. Sounding great, Jim. As for me, I'll just be over here.
Oh, Jesus.
Looking good. No, I'm kidding.
For Christ's sake.
Let's see. Yo, Jim, you are sounding great. Who needs a little love that fiddle. Aw.
Yeah, see, there you go. Some love for you.
Great Tony tribute. Yeah, people are happy.
Yeah, good. All right. Good. Yeah, Tony, he just, when I first heard him, he just blew my mind. How fast and how good and how innovative.
Let me just tune up here.
Great singer too. And he did this one kind of lost me a little bit. He was a big Gordon Lightfoot fan, and he did a whole album of covers, of Gordon Lightfoot covers, which seemed a little out of character, but it's what he loves. So hey, that's what he did.
You know what? No rules. There's no rules. You make the music you love.
Speaking of which, let's try this. We have not played this in a long time. I'm not sure we played this at all the whole pandemic. So let's see if it's still in there. Says Red Molly to James, that's a fine motorbike. Old girl could feel special on any such light. Said James to Red Molly, well, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black night in 1952. And I've seen you at the corners and the cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favorite color scheme. And he pulled her on behind and down to Ruby Tone's studio they did right. Said James to Red Molly, well, here's a ring for your right hand. Though I'll tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. For I fought with the law since I was 17, and I've robbed many men to get my Vincent machine. And now I'm 21 years, I might make 22, and I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. And if fate should break my stride, he said, I'll leave you my Vincent to ride.
Let's go.
Well, come down, Red Molly, called Sergeant McCrae. For they've taken young James 80 for armed robbery. And a shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Oh, come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. She came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. He said, I'll leave you my Vincent to ride. Said James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Greaves is won't do. Ah, they don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. And he reached for her hand and he slipped her the keys. He says, I've got no further use for these. I see angels and aerials with leather and chrome swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. And he gave her Vincent to ride.
All the notes.
Damn.
All the time.
Still cold.
How you doing there, muscles?
Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, see, I'm playing acoustic guitar. That's all good. My shoulders. I know some of you probably are aware that this has been a year of mishaps here on my body and now lately in my house, but shoulders are doing pretty good.
Look at you go.
Oh.
Doing it.
Hurts a little bit, but
Nah,
I can do it.
you can do it.
Damn it.
You can do it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, what do you got? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's where we're going.
That's where we're going. All right.
We're going O. Time for O's. Since I ain't got no N songs.
You could switch cameras even more.
Sure.
He can.
Honestly, the hardest thing is not clapping when you guys finish.
Oh, you can clap.
Aw. So if you joined us late, we have Jackson Henry in the house. The prodigal son has come home for the holidays. And he's working the cameras for us today, which is takes the load off of Jim Henry's foot.
Yep.
The
And if,
little dance moves that you were having to do before. Tap, 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 tap.
that stove, I hope that stove doesn't fall over and burn the place down. It's a little wobbly back there.
We've made some improvements to Ruby Tone Studio. We've changed it up a little bit. We've gone all black in the back with stars.
Right. It's hard to tell from the flat screen, but we got a corner shot going on here
This is a corner shot with a fireplace.
with a fireplace.
That's our new improvement.
So-
We decided that, for winter, we needed to make it a little more toasty in here, even though it doesn't exactly give off heat. I mean, it does, but we can't turn that
Yeah, it's
part
too
on during
noisy.
the show.
Too noisy.
So
But we hope everyone's toasty warm where
we
they
hope
are.
you're warm and well. We do.
Well, this one will warm you up. Conjure up deserts and
I ride an old pain, I lead an old Dan, going down to Montana for to throw the hula hand. They feed in the gully, they water in the jar. Their tails are all matted, their backs are all raw. Ride around, little doggies, ride around real slow, for the fiery and the snuffy are rearing to go. Now old John Dodd had two daughters and a farm. One went to Denver and the other went wrong. His wife was killed in a pool room fight. He sings this song most every night. Ride around, little doggies, ride snuffy are raring to go. And when I die, take myself from the wall, put it on my pony and lead him out of the stall, tie my bones to his back and point us out west. We'll ride the prairie we love the best. Ride around, little doggies, ride around real slow, for the fiery and the snuffy are raring to go. Ride around, little doggies, ride around real slow, for the fiery and the snuffy are raring to go. Old Paint. Love that one.
Snuffy is not a name that sounds like it's raring to go.
The fiery and the snuffy are raring to go. I love that part at the end. Tie my bones to his back and point us out west. We'll ride the prairie we love the best. So good. So good. What do you got, Jim Henry? You got an O song for us?
I got another one in 3. Oh,
In 3?
yeah, that one hurts.
Oh, that move right there?
Yeah, that move hurts.
Tech.
I forget where we did this one.
Do I know this one?
Yeah, you do.
Are you sure?
Yo, we played it the other day. I think we're in C.
Let's see.
John Prine song. Another person we lost this year, I think. I think it was this year.
It was this year.
They're all starting to blend, all starting to run together. I'm just going to launch right into it. John Prine, Paradise.
Should I play it? Maybe I'll play mandolin.
All right, as long as it's in tune.
Let's see.
Let's see. When I was a child. Uh-oh. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. It's a backwards old town. It's often remembered, and so many times my memories are worn. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Newlenburg County, down by the Green River where paradise lays? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes we would travel right down the Green River to an abandoned old warehouse down by Avery's Mill. Well, the air smelled like snakes. We shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles is all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Newlenburg County, down by the green river where paradise lays. Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train done hauled it away. Coal company came with the world's largest shovel, and they tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. And they dug for the coal till the land was forsaken, and they wrote it all down as the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Newlenburg County, down by the green river where paradise lays? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Now when I die, let my ashes flow down the green river, and so wander up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven where paradise waiting, just a half mile away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Newlenburg County, down by the green river where paradise lays? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. And Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Another classic.
A classic.
Classic.
Indeed.
Yeah. And the air smelled like snakes, and we'd shoot with our pistols. I don't know what that means exactly, but it sounds cool as shit.
It smelled like snakes.
I know. It's like, that's, if you were a kid, that's exactly what you would want, is that everything to smell like a snake.
I don't know. I've been in the desert a lot. I've never actually smelled a snake.
I know. Well, obviously it means something. There was a lot of snakes. All right, let's do this one. We played this the other day, and you were rocking that violin. Let's do that.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
There's another song with a one-word title. I think that would be a good motif someday.
After all of our other 1,000 ideas for shows.
Well, we've only had 10.
I know, we have a lot of ideas.
Actually, we've only had 9 ideas. Well, we got a big idea for next month, I think, if we can pull it off.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, we already told him last time.
We did?
Are we going to say it or no?
We'll wait till the end.
All right.
Let's try this. We'll just see how this goes. This is a Los Lobos tune. In their hearts, oh yeah. And there's a man standing on the street, high above the crowd, saying amen to everyone around, oh yeah. There's a man lifeless on the ground. Well, the time is now to bring peace to the world. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, peace to the world. Tall, higher than mountains, stronger than us all. Oh yeah. Someday that wall will crumble, tumble and fall, and the time will come to bring peace to the world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. For peace to the world, for peace to the world, for peace to the world, 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 peace to the world. Here we go. Oh man, that was fun. But I forgot to turn the reverb on for that one, and that would have been perfect for that one song.
It didn't have the sauce.
How did it sound in the room though, Jackson, with no reverb?
Sounded excellent.
Sounded excellent. Well, the reviews here in the studio are that it was excellent. So that is good. Yeah, that's great. Los Lobos, great bunch of fellas. That one. Those
Good
boys.
one.
Yeah, nice space jam fiddle there in the middle. That's good.
You know,
the little
that's
pizzicato,
my specialty is making noise.
You could be.
Don't ask me to play it, but you know, I'll give you all the harmonics you could ever want.
You could be in Dave Matthews Band playing the fiddle. I mean, I don't know if there's Dave Matthews fans listening, but we actually, all three of us, we all went to see Dave Matthews at the TD Garden in Boston one time.
Oh my God.
And I got to tell you, I mean, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I thought that fiddle player was a joke. He was not very good.
All I remember is it was loud. It was so loud that I felt sick.
It was pretty loud. And
It was too loud.
8.
You were 8 at the time?
Something like that, yeah.
You weren't very old.
Not old enough to know anything about the music.
It was ear splitting. That's what I
It
remember.
was, yeah, the bass drum was, yeah, made my heart palpitate.
Yeah, it was traumatic. It was actually a trauma for me.
It's a thing. You're into it or you're not, and apparently none of us were into it.
After all,
But it was
that,
free tickets, so we
it
went.
was free. Yeah,
It was free.
yeah. Well,
So how are other folks doing? Are they hanging
see
in
how
there?
people- oh, Bonnie's enjoying it very much. She had some goosebumps.
Oh, good.
Auntie Sarah's in the house.
Good.
T-Dub is here.
T-Dub.
T-Dub. Let's see. Oh, Tina Sherry's here. Hi. All the sweet people are here.
Oh, good.
All the sweet people are here. Linda Merrill is here. Hey there. Oh my goodness. Kathy McCabe is here. Yep.
Yep. All the cool kids are
All
in the
the
house.
friends are here. Friends are in the house.
Cool.
It's very sweet.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna do this one?
Let's see. We have a couple of P options. One, the lyrics are on my computer and they are so tiny. I don't think I'm going to be.
No, I thought we were moving on to Q.
Oh, are we going to move to Q?
Yeah, let's just move on to Q.
Oh, yes, then let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to play a song. Have I ever played this live?
No, I think I played it live once, but or twice. But
we don't really do this one. So this is an old Dave Carter song. Can you guess which one it is? It's rare. I never recorded it.
I did.
I never released a recording of us doing it, but you recorded it and did a lovely job, I must say.
the definitive version,
It really is. It really is.
because it's the only one.
It's the only one. Yeah, so, whoops. I think I was doing it here, wasn't I? Let's get it in tune, shall we?
Yeah.
You know, I'm scrolling back in memory trying to figure out if I know the story behind this song. Did I ever tell you a story behind this song?
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know where it came from, but
Yeah, I'm wondering why he might have written it, but
well, it's sort of a timeless story, really.
it really is. It really is. Let's see if anybody's guessed it.
Sure, everybody's guessed it.
No. Oh, yeah. Terry Woodburn guessed
Well,
it.
of course, Terry did.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
He's retired. He's got time to think of stuff like
He's got time to.
that. Yeah, he went to the internet and looked it all up, and
No, he
that's what he does now. He just puts around the house. You know, he definitely never puts clothes on. It's always, a bathrobe half opened, belly hanging out, cup of coffee in the day, beer at night.
That's right. Staring out at the view of Mount Hood from his living room. Slacker. He's
Terrorizing
such a
his
slacker.
cat.
Being terrorized by his cat.
He's lucky. He's got a woman living there with him.
No, actually, Terry's situation, man, he's just in the trees all the time. He's in the trees. In the mountains. He's a mountain boy.
All right, ready for this?
I'm going to try it. So I've got the lyrics here. I've got the chords. I've got dim lighting. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this one is called Quick Draw Southpaw's Last Hurrah. Billy begged his daddy, "Daddy, let's go. The Quick Draw Southpaw's Wild West show. Big Chief Barker and Buffalo Slim." Billy said, "Man, I'm gonna be like them." My son, it's a crying shame. The range is fenced and the west is tame. Daddy, oh daddy, didn't you know there ain't no fences on a cowboy's soul? Oh boys, look at him ride on a sawdust prairie in a big top sky. Oh boys, the whole town saw first ovation till the final call. Quick Draw Southpaw's last hurrah. When Billy signed on the day he turned 16, he didn't know a cinch from a Latigo lead, but he learned how to rope, canter, and shoot till he looked right familiar in the boss man's boots. Oh boys, look at him ride on a sawdust prairie in a big top sky. Oh boys, the heart walks tall from the old man's folly to a young man's fall. And quick draw southpaws last hurrah. Double trouble and a Texas skip. Worked the circuit on the hayseed strip. The Kearney route over New Madrid. For 50 good years he was a two-gun kid. For 50 good years he watched the clock wind down. Skyscrapers climbing over one-horse towns. Times got meaner and the crowds got small. Billy never seemed to notice at all. Oh boys, look at him ride on a sawdust prairie in a big top sky. Oh boys, you can't get far on a bone-tired pony and a falling star. And quick draw southpaws last hurrah. Spurs don't jingle like they used to do. The sky's in tatters and the moon peeks through. Every night he saddles up old Joe, saying, "Giddy up, partner, just one more show." And up in the bleachers in the very front row sits a wide-eyed boy with his daddy in tow. And the kid goes home and he dreams again of a lonely rider on the wayward wind. Says someday, man, I'm gonna be like him. Oh boys, look at him ride on a sawdust prairie in a big top sky. Oh boys, it's a natural law. The dream keeps going though the dreamer stalls. And night comes in and the curtain falls. On quick draw southpaws last hurrah.
Made it.
Fucking song makes me cry.
Oh,
Totally makes me cry.
all weepy.
Well, just
Did you say that fucking song makes me cry? Did you say that on the internet?
I did. The little kid at the end. Come on.
Yeah, I know. It's very sweet.
Jesus Christ. All right.
You got any more swear words you gonna lay on us here? I mean, golly gee, Tracy.
Golly, okay.
Gee whiz, grammar.
Golly, Jim. Golly. Well,
For goodness sakes.
Well, shoot. Well, shucks. That one really got me, you know. It really got me.
Oh boy. Well, let's do this one. Let's grab your violin.
Only one Q song, folks. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Although there probably are other
I'm sure
ones.
there's tons of them, but oops.
I can't think of any. But isn't that a sweet song, you guys? Come on. Seriously? Did anyone else cry? I cried.
I cried during the solo. I didn't know what you were doing.
I know. The solo was weird. My bad.
Okay, it wasn't just me. It's
It's the chart. It's the chart. I didn't have a solid grasp.
It was pretty fun.
I didn't have a solid grasp.
Well, fun was not quite the right word, but it was different.
We got through it.
Yeah. Nobody died.
I do like that part in the song where like he doesn't really know that the crowds have gotten smaller. Like, does that feel familiar at all?
Yeah. No, I completely noticed.
Yeah. All right.
Grab that violin there. Let's.
looking at the.
Oh, we got any people liking that?
Oh, I think Mama's in the house.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Ma. Judy Hensley. That's my mother, mi madre.
You got some brothers in the chat too, Jim.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Who's there, John?
Yep, John and Joe.
John and Joe
Nice.
are here. We got the Henry boys. We got Mama
Nice.
Hensley.
Yeah, everybody's home hanging out.
We got Pig family. We
Well, I'm
got
sure
Blood family.
people took the week off because tomorrow's my birthday.
Well, that's right. 39 again? Is that what's going on?
No, 35.
Oh, 35.
I've been 35. I didn't do the math on this one, but it's 24. So this would be the 25th year
Of being 35?
of being 35. And everybody always says the wrong thing. The wrong year. So how old am I? It's the question. How old am I about to be?
59.
Well, you just knew that. You didn't do the math.
I did the math.
If you did the math, you would say, well, it depending on how you count it. See, that's the thing.
I added it up and I took one off
Why'd you take one off?
for your free year.
All right.
Zumbibe.
All right, smarty pants. You're so smart. Why don't you pick up that violin so we can play the song?
What are we playing?
Look on the list.
Oh,
Let's do that.
we're into ours now.
Yep. Let's do this for. It's not really for her, but it kind of is. This is an instrumental song that we recorded on the same album as I recorded Quick Draw Southpaw's Blast Her Off, I think.
Was that which? Oh, that was on One Horse Town,
Yeah,
right?
One Horse
Your
Town.
EP called One Horse
Yeah.
Town.
And we recorded this instrumental song. This is the, I think, third or fourth incarnation of this particular tune. And this is the most lovely, and it's going to require lots of reverb. And
Yes.
this one's just called A Sad Farewell.
Oh, by the way-
actually, no, it's called Ruby. That's really, it's Ruby, the girl with the flyaway hair. That's what it's called.
That's right. And I want you to know that there are many people loving the dobro. And very.
I haven't even played it yet.
No, you did play it on something, and they were very happy to see it.
Well, you're going to hear a lot of it now in the next two songs.
Oh, good.
All you lovely people. Yeah, you know what? Thank you very much for tuning in. It is kind of weird to sit in a basement and play for your son sitting across the room, but it's nice to know that there are some people out there listening.
There's quite a few people listening.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And don't forget to throw into the pot if you have means and interest. Right? There's an address at the bottom of the screen.
Oh yeah, our PayPals and our Venmos.
Our PayPals and stuff, because this actually is.
This is our gig.
This is our gig for the month, and we don't really do. We're not out there doing a lot of gigs for a lot of live streaming, like some artists are live streaming all the time, but we don't do that.
Because of quarantine.
And yeah. So anyway, throw in if you can, and while you're doing that, we'll play a little instrumental music too, so you don't miss it.
To tip by. A little
to
something
tip by.
to tip by.
Tipping music. There it is.
Beautiful.
That song would not be possible without reverb. I think.
Well, It's
Again, how did it sound in the room there, Jackson?
I don't know what to say. It sounded great. I'm not a great critic here. I don't know what you need.
It sounded great, but in my opinion, it counts for nothing.
no.
No, well, good. Well, Jackson liked it.
Jackie T liked it.
That's what we
All
like.
right. All right.
I hope people out there liked it too. And
I think people are really enjoying it. We're getting some thank yous for our COVID shows.
oh, good.
It's really our pleasure, everyone. Where would we be without music, right? Where would we be without it?
Where would we be without music and
Yeah.
art and love and stuff like that? Well, we'd be at the current White House. That's where we'd be.
That's right.
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought that politics. I'm gonna be in trouble bringing up politics and hating on Dave Matthews' violin player. People are gonna seek me out.
You better watch your karma there, bro.
Well, and also, I mean, the other thing is, I can't stand to listen to Bob Dylan sing. I hate it.
He's just going all out today, isn't he?
Well, I mean, I've said this before, but I love his songs.
I know.
love
Well,
his
you know
songs.
what? I feel similar. I love him on the page.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
it's
him on
great.
the page. I read it and I hear the music in my head, and it just sounds a little better than the record to me. I don't know. Whatever. I appreciate his genius, you know. Absolutely. So this is a song that Jim Henry and I used to play quite a bit. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like 2004, 2005, 2006, right around then. I don't know why we stopped playing it. We did kind of twist the version around.
I probably said something mean about it. That's probably when they made us stop.
Let me make sure I have all the pages. I think it's just 2 pages, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right. So we're on the letter R. If you've joined us late, we're working M through Z today. Songs starting with M through Z. We're on R. This is an Emmylou Harris song called Red Dirt Girl. Me and my best friend Lillian had her blue tick hound dog Gideon, sitting on the front porch, cooling in the shade, singing every song that the radio played, waiting for the Alabama sun to go down to red dirt kids in a red dirt town. Me and Lillian just across the line and a little southeast of Meridian. Well, she loved her brother. I remember back when he was fixing up a 49 Indian. Told her little sister, gonna ride the wind up around the moon and back again. Never made it further than Vietnam. I was standing there with her when the telegram come for Lillian. Now he's lying somewhere about 1,000,000 miles from Meridian. There ain't much hope for a red dirt girl. Somewhere out there is a great big world. That's where I'm bound. And the stars might fall on Alabama, but one of these days I'm gonna lay my hammer down. Away from this red dirt town, I'm gonna make a joyful sound. Well, she grew up tall and she grew up thin, buried that old dog Gideon by the great myrtle bush in the back of the yard. Daddy turned mean and her mama leaned hard. Got in trouble with a boy from a town, figured that she might as well settle down, so she dug right in across the red dirt line, just a little southeast of Meridian. 27 and she had 5 kids. Could have been the whiskey, could have been the pills, could have been the dream she was trying to kill. There won't be a message in the news of the world about the life and death of a red dirt girl named Lillian. I never got any further than across the line from Meridian. Now the stars still fall on Alabama. That night she finally laid her hammer down without a sound in the red dirt ground. Red dirt girl.
We don't have any tissues down here, do we? Jackson, you might have to make a tissue run. We promise not to touch anything while you're gone.
What's going on over there?
I'm a little drippy. I'm a little allergic to something. I don't know.
Oh. Emmylou Harris.
That's a great song.
It's a great song. It really is. Sad, you know. Sad and true. Great.
That's right up your alley.
That is right up my alley.
Come on. There we go.
Yes, indeed.
Well, do you want to do another one right straight away here? Oh, I should have kept the dobro, but
Do you want to do dobro? Do
no,
you want to do
it's
this
okay.
one?
I don't want to switch back to the dobro right now. It's too
Do you
difficult.
want to do this?
Yeah, sure.
We have a lot of S songs, don't
Well,
we?
we don't have to do them all either.
We can do as many as we want.
We can. We have, but I mean, I think we have to get through the alphabet. I think we have to do that.
We do.
So we should be cognizant of that. You could come on camera, Jackson.
He's like,
you managed. You didn't come on camera at all. But suddenly, magically, it's just like, I wish there were tissues. Boom.
oh my goodness.
Sorry. I don't know. Got a little drippy there. You ready to rock this one?
I'm so ready.
Me too.
It is rain, it is age, it is poison, suffocation to family on earth. Little children with keys to the temple, red lights and silver dimes. It's waiting for a sun that punishes, that seldom shines, living and dying in the shadow of Evangeline. slight halo ringed about by moss and hanging vine. She casts an ever-changing shadow of Evangeline. In the bang, in the crash, in the factory, and in a hot cutting season of metal, on the floor of an ocean of contract skin drums and shrunken heads. Strange dances long undone go stamping in between the lines. Oh, God's incarnate in the shadow of Evangeline. Oh, la-da-da-dum-bum, la-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Do-do-do-do-dum-bum. Ooh, yeah.
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 There's no name for the chord that we just played there at the end. To get the combination of those two chords. Apparently there's a robber in the house up there.
Up on the rooftop, click, click, click.
Yeah. All right, shall we play another one? Mm-hmm. My shoulder's kind of hurting now. Ow.
S is for shoulder.
I know. Well, I got a good hour and a half out of the thing. That's pretty good.
Keep going, Jimmy. We're not done yet.
I know.
All right, we're doing that one?
Yeah. No, let's do the other one.
What?
Yeah, let's bring it up a little bit here. Since you've been gone.
Okay.
Let's see if I can remember that. This will be good because I'll probably mess this up, and that's always fun. But you need the guitar on this one.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. Oh, maybe we shouldn't do this one.
Yeah,
okay,
let's
never
not do
mind.
this one. Sorry.
All right, here we go. S, sound of the whistle blow. Art thou ready?
We.
I was kind of speaking Old English, and you're speaking French over there.
Language of my people.
The lights come up, the lights go down, and I'm a singer in between. I count my cash by the dashboard light, hit first gear and leave the scene. Well, town to town, night to night, big crowds or small, I do the show. A 10-hour drive for one on the stage. It's a crazy life, I know. But I love the sound of a midnight train, smell of the road after the rain. A full tank, half a pack, and 1,000 miles to go. I race the sound of the whistle blow. Now when I'm gone, life at home goes on. Well, my son knows 10 new words. He cries for me in the middle of the night. My wife lets him sleep with her. But I love the sound of a midnight train, the smell of the road after the rain. A full tank, half a pack, and 800 miles to go. I race the sound of the whistle blow. Got the dough, well, that's where I go. Sometimes I feel like a whore, but a gig's a gig, and I can't complain. I don't get gigs anymore. But I love the sound of a midnight train, smell of the road after the rain. A full tank, half a pack, and 600 miles to go. I race the sound of the whistle blow. I race the sound of the whistle blow. There it is, dark and mysterious,
Yeah,
just like the road.
just like the road. Well,
What do you think? Are we done with S's, or are we moving on?
let's move on.
Let's move on.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't read what that says. Oh, what's the one?
Oh, that's.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
You can do both?
Nah, it's okay.
Oh.
I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling this one.
We do have a request for this one.
We do? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
perfect. Then everything's working out.
That's all working
Everything's
out.
working out. 2020, finally. Everything's good.
Right at the tail end. T is
Just
for
in the
tail
nick
end.
of time. Just in the nick of time. Oh man, what a year! This is.
Don't even talk to me
I
about
know. I know. You've
I
had a bad.
can't.
You've had a bad, particularly bad ending to this year. Well, and the year it's not even over yet. We still have a couple more days.
it. Just keep singing.
Yeah.
Put yourself on.
All right. Let's see about this one here. Don't worry. Ow. Sorry. My shoulder's bugging me right now. So.
Come on, shoulder.
I know. Come on. Well, it's so much better. I can't even say. That's the good news.
Alice, we're doing this one just for you.
All right. By request. Love is a tanglewood tree in a bower of green in a forest at dawn. Fair while the mockingbird sings, but she soon lifts her wings and the music is gone. Young lovers in the tall grass with their hearts open wide when the red summer poppies bloom. But love is a trackless domain, the rumor of rain in the late afternoon. And love is an old root that creeps through the meadows of sleep when the long shadows cast. Thin as a vagrant young vine, it encircles and twines, and it holds the heart fast. Catches dreamers in the wildwood with the stars in their eyes and the moon in their tousled hair. Oh, but love is the light in the sky and an unspoken lie and a half-whispered prayer. I'm walking down a bone-dry river where the cool mirage runs true. I'm banking on the fables of a far, far better things we do. I'm living for the day of reckoning, counting down the hours. I yearn away, I burn away, I turn away the fairest flower of love. 'Cause darling, love is a garden of thorns, and a crow in the corn, and the break growing wild.
And this is around the edge of the dim dark hour when the
summer is spent,
lamenting
the
a
jade hearts
summer
from
day,
men
who
for
nurtures
the
a
faith of a child.
when nothing remains to cover her eyes.
My body has a number, and my face has a name, and each day looks the same to me. Oh, but
This
love
longing is a voice on the wind. She cultivates
wages of sin and a tanglewood tree. Tanglewood tree starts with the letter T.
Times two.
Tanglewood tree. T-t-t-t.
What a great song.
Yeah, no, great song.
What a great song. All right.
Great song.
Do you want to do another T song?
No,
You don't want to do that
Nope.
one? All right.
I don't.
We're moving on.
I want to go to you.
All right.
And by you, I mean you.
By you, you mean me.
Yeah.
And here comes another experiment, y'all.
Oops, sorry.
Here's another one that I just learned just for this. We'll see how it goes.
How you doing over there, Jackson?
Doing good?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you're just a lot louder in person, I think. You've got the levels balanced different, so it's a little different.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, she's turned up. Yeah. Believe me, if people couldn't hear Tracy, we'd be hearing about it.
All right.
Did anybody say anything about the fireplace? Way back when?
About the fireplace?
Yeah, I know, at the beginning.
Know. I mean, somebody did, I remember seeing something about, that the set had changed and they appreciated the upgrades. So.
Well, I know you and I think this is the best looking fireplace. It just, when we set it up, we were just giggling because it was like, man, this is awesome.
Yeah, and you were wearing pajamas, and I was like, we should have a PJ show. Like, totally felt like it should be super cozy.
Yeah.
It's called pajamas.
Pajamas.
Pajamas. Jam in the pajama show.
Pajamas.
But I think
It took me a second.
we should give Jackson a mic next time.
I know, and a camera.
Well, we debated having a moving camera, but decided against it.
A moving camera.
He could zoom in on, sweep across, and
Oh yeah.
action shots.
Yeah, put it on a roller and just like roll it around.
I was
You could
actually-
just kick it across the room and it'd be like,
I was thinking about how to make that happen. Like if you had a train set or something, you could. I don't know.
I know what you do. You put down 2 PVC pipes and then you have that's like it goes back and forth on that. That's how you do it. You make a little track for your camera.
Yeah, but
put
how
it
do
on
you
a
move
stand.
it? How do you move it is the thing.
I mean, there's
Ha-
things you can buy that are like not that expensive.
The
They're
The-
like tracks to mount a camera to, where you can just slide across.
Oh, really? But then you have to actually move it. That's the thing. Like I can switch cameras with my feet.
Well, you can get motorized ones, but those are expensive.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sure we're losing audience right now.
And that's why you don't have a mic on.
Your box of Kleenex, people are worried about it because it's so precariously perched on the edge of the fireplace.
Well, you can just burn these. Problem solved.
What if it actually went up in flames? You'd
God,
be
it
like,
looks like it's
it
about
looks
to.
like it's going to. I don't feel good about that. Here.
Well, if I had COVID now, you have it. That's for sure. Everything's falling off that fireplace. Whose idea was it? It's a stupid thing. All right. And go.
Is this the right key? No, I was up one.
Go.
When this whole world starts getting me down, and people are just too much for me to face. I climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof, it's peaceful as can be. And there, the world below can't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustling crowd and all the rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, the only place I know, where you just have to wish to make it so. Up on the roof. On the roof, the only place I know, where you just have to wish to make it so. And whoops, I messed up.
That's why I stopped playing.
Over a verse, ready? telling you the right smack dab in the middle of town. I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. If this old world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof. Up on the roof. Up on the roof.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, I messed it up a little.
It's all right.
Isn't that a sweet one? Up on the roof. Aw. Aw. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Mom's in on the game. She's so proud of us, Jim Henry.
Oh, she is? Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Thanks,
good.
Mama.
Thanks.
Up on the roof. I hope you like that one, everybody. A little solace there. A paradise that's trouble-proof.
Well, from Up on the Roof.
Do you have a you song? Do you have a you song?
When the sun beats down, it heats the tar up on the roof. And your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Well, under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. All right, Jackson. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun,
Under the boardwalk.
we'll be having some fun.
Under the boardwalk.
People walking above,
Under the boardwalk.
we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, the boardwalk. And in the park, you hear the sound of the carousel, and you can almost taste the hot dogs and the French fries they sell. Well, under the boardwalk, well, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun,
Under the boardwalk.
we'll be having some fun.
Under the boardwalk.
There's people walking
Under the
above.
boardwalk.
We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, the boardwalk mandolin. Well, under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun,
Under the boardwalk.
we'll be having some fun.
Under the boardwalk.
There's people walking above.
Under the boardwalk.
We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Just like that. From the roof to the sand.
Man, I was all ready for a longer solo there, bro.
Oh, sorry, I know. Well,
You
that's
cut me
not
off.
much to that song. And this is a fine point. When I did my little Christmas extravaganza, I had a nice chat with myself about how the great songs, they're like a verse, maybe two verses and a chorus, and that's it. There's
I
nothing
know.
there. I mean, there's nothing there. That's all you need.
That's
Get
all you
in,
need.
say what you got to say, and get out. Minute and a half is really all you need for a great song.
I'm going to keep that in mind when I do my Real Women, Real
Yep.
Songs. So I don't know if you guys knew, but remember that project, Real Women, Real Songs from 2014? 21 women all across the United States writing a song a week to a prompt. Well, we're doing it again. and it's a lot of the same crew, but then there's a lot of new people too. Again, it's 21 women plus a bunch of visual artists this time who are going to be creating to the prompts as well, creating their special brand of art. And I've signed on to do this. And so, yeah, if you're telling me that a minute and a half is all I have to come up with every week, I'm down with that plan. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I mean, look at that last song,
I
Under the
know.
Boardwalk.
It's just a moment, isn't it? It's just a snapshot.
Yeah.
It's really a snapshot. It's not a big old drawn out story,
And that
which
was,
is also great, you know.
right. Doesn't have to be a.
But it can be just a little fever of a song.
I know that's your thing now, right?
That's my thing. I know that you can't get that shoulder up. That's
Yeah, I
all
don't
right.
want to. Well, it's hurting a little bit, but I don't want to aggravate it.
Well, so I did see a couple of notes in the comments about Miss Kitty. And I am sad to say she is no longer with us. Miss Kitty has flown the coop.
It's kind of a mixed metaphor there.
I know. Well, you know what? I used to call her Chicken all the time,
Oh, did
so
you?
it works. Yes, Miss Kitty, 18 and a half years old. I got her when she was 4 years old. I got her from Dakin Humane Society. And when I was reading through my journal, I went back to my journals to see what I said about her when I first got her. And what I had forgotten was that she had actually been adopted out and returned by a family who said she was too shy. And so when I finally met her, she was kind of grimy. And I remember she shed buckets. Like I was brushing her with a brush. I remember it in the cat community room. And I was brushing her and the brush would fill up and I'd empty it and then I'd brush her some more and it would fill up again. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, this cat needs some love. And she, you know, when I think about all the things that had to go right to bring us together, that family, you know, the loss of my own cat to the woods here in Shutesbury just a month prior, and then that family picking her up and then deciding she wasn't the cat for them, and then me just showing up at the shelter randomly, you know, and
And she
I don't
climbed
know.
in your lap too, right? I mean,
she did. The second time I came, I was like, oh, I'm going to go see about that white cat again. We'll see. And she was still there, like, you know, a week later or something. And I did. I sat cross-legged right in front of her, and she just crawled into my lap. And I was like, I guess it's a done deal.
There it
I
is.
guess she's going home with me. And so we had 14 and a half. I'm going to say we had 14 great years together. And the last 6 months were pretty rough.
It was tough.
I
but-
got to say, old kitty stuff, man. It was hard, but I wouldn't have wanted another day. She was definitely at the end of her line, and we actually did have a really beautiful last 2 hours together. We did all of our favorite things. She got this burst of energy like you often hear animals do, you know, right at the end. And like you hear about dogs who have been laying on the couch for weeks, all of a sudden they want to go out and romp in the snow or something. Well, she kind of did a similar thing. She walked up the walk. She walked down alongside the house. She went to the garden. She took a pee. She came up the front stairs where, like, before I had to carry her. Walked up the front stairs into the house. She wanted some treats. And then she sat in my lap for a meditation. And that was kind of like the final thing that we did together. So it was really, as endings go, it was pretty darn good. Got to do all of our favorite things in our last 2 hours. So I really can be nothing but grateful. However, I have been quite sad anyway. There's a big hole. So we'll dedicate this one to Miss Kitty today. This is the Verdant Mile. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I didn't want to burn like this, so close to the bone. No muscle left to carry it, this black bag of stones. The August heat, the autumn rain, and a winter's face of blue. These seasons keep their spinning up, but there's no sign of you. no sign. Richard says the whippoorwill done taught him how to go. I tell him death is just a dream. What do I know? 'Cause it's everything and nothing when the spirit cracks the sky. But flowers fold and go to seed, and no one questions why And so I walk this verdant mile of memory with you, the gentle arms of Eden, and the mountain get me through. Well, I miss you like I love the sound of those blackbirds in the trees. And I sit alone and wish that maybe one of you would come and visit me, yeah. And no matter how much seed I hang or what prayer I call out, I cannot bring that burden from the field or make an angel come around, come around, come around. So I walk this burden mile,
Memory with you of Eden, and the mountain get me through.
so I walk this burden mile,
Memory with you.
the gentle arms.
Yeah,
Okay,
did that.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
God dang it.
You were swearing today.
I said dang it.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Yeah, people understand.
I don't know.
People
Everybody,
forgive you.
these people know. These people have pets. You know, that's one thing that has been a great comfort to me is just hearing other people's stories. So many people have been through this, and even I've been through it before. You know, with Madonna, our kitty who had kidney disease, but she had a really swift decline, and it was kind of an emergency situation. But I never actually had an old kitty before, so I've never been through the whole contour of it. So that's a challenge.
Yeah.
That's different. But what are you going to do? You know, you're going to take everything you learned, everything they teach you, and then you're going to go love another. That's just what you do, right? I mean,
That is correct.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't already window shopping for kitties, you know, because there's more out there. They need our love. Sitting in shelters, sitting in cages, scared, lonely, cold. You know, there's more to love. That's the legacy. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yeah, this is starting to feel like one of those Sarah McLachlan commercials. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Feelings. I have feelings
In
too.
the arms of the angel.
Oh, it kills me every time. Yeah.
I know.
There's
But there's so many out there. There's so many out there.
Yeah.
Just waiting, you know, waiting. And I thought here I was like, oh, I'm going to go a year without a pet. But you know, that was a dream from a different time. That it wasn't a pandemic.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't off the road. Like, you know, it's so interesting. It's been very aligning. The whole thing has been really educational and enlightening and just hard, but it's good too, in its own weird way.
But you know, that's all well and good. But we have the alphabet here that we
But
have
we
to
do
deal with.
have the alphabet. So we've done V. Do you have any V songs?
I don't have any V songs.
Okay.
So let's move on with W.
Look at all those cheery numbers there on W.
Fuck.
What did you say?
I said
You
fart.
said fork.
Where you at? Oh, yeah. No, well, let's do that. Let's do the last one there. Let's do that.
Did we remember how it went?
Yeah, let's try it anyway.
We'll try it. All right, we'll try it.
That makes more sense. Plus, it is you know, it is getting on 5 o'clock. So
It is.
you know, people have to make their martinis pretty soon. People on the. That's what's nice about the pandemic is happy hour is whenever you want.
That's right. They're having a conversation. I don't know what all got said, but this animal stuff, you know, strikes a nerve. Well, this is a song we recorded on Verdant Mile on that EP.
All right, it's pretty close. All right, let's do this.
Oh, I'd rather go and journey where the diamond crescent's flowing.
Oh, no reverb. Horrors.
Oh, I'd rather go and journey where the diamond crescent's flowing and run across the valley beneath the sacred mountain and wander through the forest where the trees have leaves of prisms and break the light in colors that no one knows the names of. And when it's time, I'll go and wait beside a legendary fountain till I see my star reflected in its clear and jeweled water. If you think I'm ready, you may lead me to the chasm where the rivers of our vision flow into one another. Yeah. I will want to dive beneath the white cascading waters. She may beg, she may plead, she may argue with her logic and mention all the things I lose. Oh, that really have no value. In the end, she will surely know I wasn't born to follow. Wasn't Born to Follow, Carole King
Wow.
and Jerry Goffin. Yeah. We gotta, yeah.
I was about one word behind that whole time.
No, it's a mouthful. I love that song, though. I actually, I came to that song through a friend, Phil Garfinkel, who played it for me over the phone. He's like, I got a song I think you should record. And he plays it over the phone, and that, like, I could barely tell what was going on, but I was like, yep, I need to do that song. That actually is a nice, that went well with our little kitty talk, because I was thinking that would be Miss Kitty's story. I'm Born to Follow. Out there. Who knows what she's up to?
She's sleeping. That's what she's doing.
I don't think so.
You think?
There was one day.
You think kitties once they die they become them young themselves again in spirit? Or
Well, I would think that she would. Like, I had a vision of her about maybe a week after, and she used to do this thing where she would come find me, and then as soon as we locked eyes, she would run away from me really fast and try to get me to chase her. Like, and she would always slip on the hardwood floor, so it was always very like clumsy, kind of cartoonish thing. And I had a vision. This one day, that's all I could see was Miss Kitty just running away from me, like, come on, follow me. And I was like, no, Kitty, I can't do that right now. But I hope, this is such a weird thing to share, but I hope that when I get to the end of my life, that there is a kitty doing exactly that. Like, I hope she'll come get me and like run, and then I'll just be so happy to chase her.
And then you'll slip on the floor.
Then I'll splat on the floor and I'll head off into my next dimension, and it'll be awesome. But I hope she comes to get me at the end. That's what I hope. It was an awesome vision, I got to say. So.
Speaking of visions.
Yeah, what do you got?
Well, this is going to completely change the energy of the show.
Are we moving on?
Oh, well, it's up to you whether you want to go there. I kind of figure we'd move on. It's kind of getting late.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, let's do it.
But I do want to get to the end of the alphabet.
Yes, we should. We're so close.
We are very close. And yeah, it's tough to come up with the X, Y, and Z songs.
No, we're not doing Xanadu.
No. That's what everybody was wondering. And we're actually kind of cheated on this one a little bit. But
get your sauce on there, Skippy. There you go.
well, all my exes live in Texas. And Texas is the place I dearly love to be. And all my exes live in Texas. And that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Well, Rosanna down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom. And sweet Eileen's in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison's in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. And Dimple, who now lives in Temple's got the law looking for me. And all my exes live in Texas. And Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. And that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. All right, tell us all about it, Tracy. I remember that old Frio River where I learned to swim. But it brings to mind another time where I wore my welcome thin. By transcendental meditation I go there each night. but I always come back to myself long before daylight. And all my exes live in Texas. And Texas is a place I'd dearly love to be. And all my exes live in Texas. And that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Yeah, that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee.
Oh.
That's a fun one.
That's super fun.
So it's not really an X tune, but it is kind of an X tune.
It is. It is.
X is all over that thing.
Well, it's all you all the way out there.
Oh well, this won't take long. We had a little trouble with W or with Y. In the town where I was born, there lived a man who sailed the seas, and he told us of his life in the land of submarine. And so we sailed into the sun until we found the sea of green, the sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. And we all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. And we all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard, many more of them live next door. And the band begins to play. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We gotta get through this yellow submarine. And we all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine.
Wait.
Oh. Yeah, boy, if somebody tuned into this broadcast right now, they would turn it off.
People were loving that.
Oh yeah, they like to sing along.
Oh yeah.
I know. It's such a. That was the only one we could come up with on short notice.
I know. What? I don't know what happened. No, we had other ideas and then we just forgot about
Well,
why.
yesterday is too hard to put together.
Yesterday
Was the problem? Think you could do it?
No, I
Okay.
can't. Yeah, we had a couple songs on the list and then we just spaced on getting them done. So, well, we want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, this is our 10th live stream, 6 feet apart, kind of a series that started. Did we start this in March or did we start in April?
Well, we have to count back by.
Oh, I can't do it. That'll take.
We're
too
in
long.
12. We started and we did 10 of these. Yeah, it must have been March.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
And we've mentioned once before, this is our gig for the month. So if you can tip, we have PayPal and Venmo. That'd
be
be
great.
awesome. That helps us out quite a bit. Our landlords appreciate it.
And then
And
next month we're gonna try, if we can get this together, we're gonna try the Simon and Garfunkel
we're gonna
show.
tribute show.
Tribute show, I
All
guess.
Simon and Garfunkel the whole time. Also, I want to announce that we're going to be at First Night Northampton. We've got a set at First Night Northampton this year, which is happening virtually. This is our annual New Year's Eve gig. We've been playing this for years, but we're doing a set. And if you're into First Night Northampton, you just go to firstnightnorthampton.org for the lineup. And everybody's doing half-hour sets. So your whole New Year's Eve, you'll have lots of music to accompany you, including us. So
Yeah.
delighted to be a part of that
Maybe
as well.
maybe we'll watch. Maybe I'll watch.
Maybe
I've
we'll
got
watch
nothing
us.
else to do.
And then I think also coming up, I did an interview recently with Cheryl Prashker on
Oh,
her.
I saw that.
Yeah, and I think it's coming up on the 5th of January. It was a really fun interview, and so I would highly recommend tuning in. I'll have more on that in my
You
newsletter.
should tell her to interview me.
I'll tell her that. I'll just tell her. Cheryl,
Just tell her. Just
Do Jim.
insist.
Do Jim. Do Jim next. No, she does a great job. She's a great interviewer, and plus she's a friend of mine, and she's my French Canadian sister. So, we just have a great time. It was really fun.
Well, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Be good to listen to.
So a couple of things coming up.
And let's also thank Jackson Henry for working the board over there. The cameras.
Bravo!
Did a good
Bravo.
job.
Hopefully, at least as good as Jim's foot.
Better than my foot.
Better than the foot.
All right. Anybody got any idea what this last song is going to be?
It starts with the letter Z.
We have to wait 20 seconds to see if anybody responds.
I know.
Everybody's off making dinner now.
Yes, Folk Pod. That's the name of the podcast. Folk Pod. Really fun. Cheryl is the coolest. That's right. I'm glad we all agree. Do I need an instrument for this one?
Yeah, you might as well. It doesn't take long, this particular
Jackson's
song.
getting some love.
Yeah, good. Anybody guess yet?
Nobody's guessing, so I think we better just launch
Let's
into
just do it.
because people are just going to leave. They're going to get
just not-
bored.
Okay. So, yeah, thank you very much for listening. We'll leave you with this.
Thanks,
and
everybody.
This was a fun couple of shows to do. So, zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's fun, it's actual, everything is satisfactual. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day.
That's the whole thing.
That's the whole song. I can't believe that we know that. It's just a silly little song. Let's do it again. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my, what a wonderful day. And plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's satisfactual, everything is satisfactual. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. That's it. A to Z.
That's
A to
all.
Z. I would say the rest of the top half of the alphabet was a little better than the second half of the alphabet.
I don't know. We had some really great stuff in this. That was really fun to do.
Well, really just the last three were a little weird, but
That's all right. Well, thanks again, everybody. We hope that you are enjoying the holidays as best you can and being safe and distanced and all of that. And we're wishing you the very best new year possible. And looking forward to bright things
yep.
and
Longer days.
longer days
Yep.
and, better times in 2021. So thanks for sticking with us this year. And
And we'll see you next month. Well, we haven't set a date for that yet, but
we haven't set a date. Do you want to set a date right now?
sure, we could set a
do
date.
it.
I would make it later in the month to give us some more time.
Give us some more time? Well,
Actually, let's not set the date now.
let's set the date right now.
All right. Well,
How about January 26th? How's that sound?
I think it's good. I'll have to look at my calendar.
January 26th, folks. Let's put that, mark your calendars. We'll be back then with our Simon and Garfunkel tribute show.
That's going to be fun.
That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to dig into those songs.
All right.
All right, y'all. Take good care. Happy New Year.
Bye. So you have to end the feed. Bye, everybody.
It's done. I was gonna say you should do it on the